The Theresa May government has launched the largest IT contract by any country till date. The £3.2 billion contract aims to radically transform the country's railways. Now, the contract also assumes significance because the United Kingdom had resorted to spending cuts for the last 8 years. Kritika Saxena, who broke that story, joins us now with more details. Kritika, which Indian companies intend to apply for the contract?
Well, you know, the number and the amount says it all, £3.2 billion. And this is the largest government contract that has ever been released by any government till date. So what we understand is that the deal is essentially for end-to-end transformation, digital services across the board for UK Railways. So what they're going to do is they are going to come out with either one or multiple contracts which will ensure that the entire UK railway system is completely overhauled in terms of digitizing. So there will be a lot of a new tech that is going to be involved here, be it infra services, analytics, big data, cloud computing. So there are several parts that will come in. That's still being worked out. But here's what's important. They have asked for RFQs. Now in UK, they typically first invite prospective IT players, and those are the preferred players that they are interested in. And after a month or so, they invite it open for public. So we understand from our sources that TCS is the only Indian IT player that has been invited to bid for this. After a month, we learned that players like Infosys, HCL, Wipro are also likely to throw their hat into the ring. In terms of timeline, this is likely to begin. The bids are likely to begin around December 2018 or Jan 2019. So by the time the deal is actually begins, it should be May 2019. It's a 10-year project. So the kind of annualized revenues that come in based upon how large the contract is and how it's broken up is going to change. But yes, it should at least ensure once the money actually comes in, it would bring in at least $200 to $300 million on an annual basis, even if the contract is broken up. So a huge deal. And the fact that the UK government is now going out inviting Indian IT players is big. The fact that they're doing a deal this big after 8 years of cost cutting is also very significant and good news for the IT sector as a whole.
Absolutely, Kritika. Definitely good news for the IT sector there. Thank you so much for those details. Moving on to the